Hey guys, it's 50 here and welcome to another episode of 10 game player reviews. Now these aren't rush reviews after playing 2 or 3 games. These are dedicated to sophisticated reviews. I play a minimum of 10 games and then I show you the highlights, all the goals, most of the assists, and I tell you whether the player is worth it in a competitive environment such as the Gold Cup, where you face some rubbish players like I do in the first game, and also some experienced tough games. So today we're reviewing THEO Walcott, who unfortunately did get injured, so he will be missing the World Cup. Very unfortunate for Walcott. However, to make him feel better, I am reviewing him in this series. So let's see the team that I place him into. Is a traditional 4-3-3 BPL team. He's got 3-star weak foot, 3-star skills, medium attacking and defensive work rates. He's currently selling for around 90,000 coins, which isn't overly priced, so I'm sure the majority of you can't afford him. And I'm going to apply the engine chemistry card as that boosts his pace, dribbling and passing. Those are the key stats for a winger in my opinion, running down the byline and crossing the ball in. So enjoy the clips because boy oh boy, there are a lot of clips. So let's talk about his pace. Does he feel like a 96 pace player? In my opinion, at times he does, and then on other occasions he doesn't. But overall, he's got 96 pace, and you know what? There's not many players, many defenders who are going to keep up with THEO Walcott. Whilst he's bombing down the wings, nobody's catching him. He's like the gingerbread man, the English version. So onto his dribbling. I wasn't too fond of his dribbling, to be honest. It's pretty standard. Look at this goal. THEO Walcott scoring from outside the box. Is this a fake video? I'll get onto his shooting in a second, but his dribbling was pretty average. Nothing to boast about. Onto his shooting now. The shooting, as we see, a free kick from THEO Walcott into the back of the nets. His shooting really surprised me now. I wouldn't say Walcott is known for his shooting abilities, but his right foot, as you're going to see in a ton of these clips, really amazed me, especially the shot across the keeper. I haven't used a player as of yet who has a shot better across the keeper than THEO Walcott. As you see there, a prime example. The amount of goals he got me in that position was really amazing, tremendous, and yeah, it really amazed me. This is the first inform I've ever reviewed who I'm actually gobsmacked by how good he is. Now admittedly, I haven't used his non-inform card. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go use him and I'll give you my thoughts on him in my next video, but I haven't used a non-inform. But this guy Walcott inform 90k PS3, buy him. I'm telling you, he is just stunning right winger. I'm so happy I reviewed him, and if I haven't sold him to you yet, I really do hope you go out and purchase him pretty soon. Here's another great shot. Look at this from outside the box. Few touches and bang! Into the bottom corner of the net. Like, Walcott should not be able to do this. Is he OP? I don't know. But the amount of assists he got from corner kicks was also dumbfounding. He got at least 4 or 5 assists just from corners. And that's another great trait to his game. And overall, the best thing about Walcott is obviously his pace, his right foot, but the fact that he always contributes to the game, whether it's in the shape of a goal or an assist, he always came up trumps for me. Even in the tough games, right? There's a lot of clips where the games are really close, really tight, but Walcott would score or Walcott would assist, and that's what really pleased me about him. That's what made him stand out from the other players that I've reviewed. He stood up when it counted, and look at this, a goal from his weak foot. What is going on? 3-star weak foot. That takes me to my next point. His weak foot, 3 stars, is horrible. Do not bother shooting with his left foot. Like, seriously, it is so poor. But if you're going to shoot with his right foot, trust me, you're going to end up scoring a ton of goals. Over here, he makes a nice run. Some nice work from Asaidi, and he's going to finish it off with his right foot, obviously. His right foot is just great. He scores the ones across the goalkeeper. The keepers have no chance, I'm telling you. Finesse shots I didn't really try out much, but look at this. This was one of the really tight games in the last few minutes. What a goal that is. Just takes it down calmly, slots it into the bottom corner. I'm actually going to upload the full game of that match because it was actually so entertaining. And over here he's going to provide another assist. No, he's not, because he's just going to shoot from an impossible angle. That is what I mean. Scoring from that angle with his right foot across the keeper, he actually feels OP in that position. What? THEO Walcott scoring a header. Is this a fake video? Yes, he actually chipped in 1 or 2 headers, which surprised me. Walcott not known for his heading abilities. He's not exactly Benteke in that aspect. But look at this, a bit of strength. That's another point. His strength is non-existent. He's just so weak, so bear that in mind. I'll sum him up at the end, his positives and his negatives. But another great finish across the keeper. I can't tell you how many times he did that for me. Over here with the outside of his right foot, just finishes it off. He is a goal machine. I did not expect Walcott to score and assist this many. And look, another header. What the hell is going on? All these clips were in the Gold Cup, aka the Champion Shield. He helped me win the cup twice. Well, close to twice. And let's look at his final stats. How many times did he contribute in 10 games? And damn! 18 goals in 10 games. That is nearly an average of 2 goals per game. For a right winger, that is stunning. He also assisted 7 times in 10 games. So let's see in total and where this puts him on the leaderboards of the most contributions in 10 games. Will he actually dislodge Samuel Eto'o from the #1 spot? Let's see now. And yes, he does. Wow. Wow. Inform Walcott actually outperformed Samuel Eto'o, a striker. He got the same amount of goals, but crucially, he made 2 more assists. I just couldn't believe that when I started reviewing Walcott. I didn't think he would be the #1 player that I've reviewed so far. His first 2 games, right, he scored 8 goals in total. 4 goals in the first 2 games each. That's stunning. He scored a ton of hat-tricks, about 4 or 5 hat-tricks in 10 games. That's just crazy. Admittedly, I did face 1 or 2 pretty poor FIFA players, but at the same time, he came up trumps in those tough games. I had 2 or 3 really tough games, and he probably scored or assisted in each and every game. Do I recommend Walcott? Heck yes, I do. The first inform I've ever reviewed or played with where I actually think he's worth the coins. 90k, that's nothing. Go splash it out. He will repay you ASAP. Just to sum up, here's positives and negatives. You guys can read that on the screen. I'm pretty sure you guys can read. If not, I'm sorry. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like for all the effort that went into this video, and just to help my channel grow, it would be much appreciated. And I will catch you next time. If there's any particular player you want me to review next, leave a comment. Laters.